Autopilot's job, its main job, is to walk a device quickly and easily with just the user in front of it into Intune. Intune takes care of all of the configuration, all of the application deployment, right? Do we need Autopilot is a question that I hear. You don't actually need it, but it's such a helper that we almost say, yeah, you kind of do need it. So without Autopilot, I could do the same thing. I could bring a device into Intune, into the Azure AD realm, but I'd have to rely on the user to sign in with their account from my company,
right.
Number one. Number two, the device could get named whatever it wants to get named. That gets confusing. Number three, and in my experience or my opinion, almost the worst thing is that user will automatically become an administrator on that device. So it's a little more work for the user. They become an administrator. It's an imperfect world. Yes, it gets it into Intune. What Autopilot brings to the table is this, and the way it works is when I get a device from a manufacturer, they can send me or even pre-populate in a tenant, or we can do that for customers. We do it all the time. The ID for that device for the Autopilot service. It's called a hardware ID. Once that's uploaded into the Autopilot service for a tenant, when that machine boots up, any Windows machine, Windows 10, Windows 11. One of the first things they do after they connect to the internet is they contact the Autopilot service and they ask it, hey, do I belong to anyone? And that Autopilot service will steer them right towards our company's tenant. And they will immediately see, hey, you're in the right place. Welcome to, whatever company you belong to. Type in your company username and password. Well, they can't just choose any company. They're stuck with us now. So Autopilot does that. It skips a bunch of screens for them, and they're just presented with this one. They type their username and password. They click on OK. And then Autopilot takes care of walking that device into Intune. It can name the device. It can make sure the user is not an administrator. And those are two huge things that we want done. Then the device gets it into Intune, and the user can sit back and wait while their device says that we're configuring your device, or Intune is configuring your device. So it gets us to this point. We can now just have a manufacturer send a device directly to our users. We don't have to handle the device. We just have them send it directly to our users. Our users open it up. The first thing they're going to see after they connect to their Wi-Fi is, hey, welcome to our company. Sign in with your username and password. You don't have to really do anything else.
Yeah.